so it is 8:20 in the morning and I am up. I've got the bread for the family and I got my coffee. I am ready to start this day. Today's gonna be a travel day. We're hitting country number 7 today, Slovenia. I hear it's gorgeous there. So we're leaving Austria, guys, and I have to say, finally.
Not because we didn't like Austria, but
we love the food, we love the
freezing.
pretzels.
It's getting cold, and this chick does not do well in the cold.
No, so we have to head south real fast, real soon, and we are going to sunny Slovenia.
Just a little bit south, but we hear the temperature just increases by like 20 degrees once you cross over that border. So.
Okay guys, it is 37 degrees as of this morning. It's our first like 30-degree temp day that we've had so far in the RV, and we have to get south really fast.
Oh my god, it's cold.
I know, so we're leaving Austria finally and we're heading south.
It's cold.
It's time to go.
I don't like it. I want to go south.
Okay.
Avalon, are you in the sauna?
Do that
Or in other words, the heater?
Your chin?
The bathroom is always
the reason of your chin? Do that.
At Largo, can you put your crackers on Avalon's plate and then put that in the sink so that when Daddy goes around the corner 100 miles per hour, it's not butter and cracker all over the place? Not that you're going to do that. I'm just saying if it happens. Chapstick?
Okay, so we are now leaving Austria.
We don't even know the name of this town. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we do.
Someone's gonna get us on that. Guys, sometimes we don't know where we are because 1, the words are hard. 2, we change every couple of days. And
it's
3,
Gemund.
We're working all the time.
No, we're in Gemund. Okay.
Gemund. Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so. There's like more than one.
Maybe the G silent.
Maybe it's Mund.
Mund.
I didn't ask anyone. I should have. Our last day in Austria.
Do you want to get one last sausage?
Our last day of anything like German or Austrian, we think.
I'm sausaged out at this point and pretzeled out. I'm done.
Right, and then when we get to Slovenia, they will be speaking a whole new language.
And
Slovenia.
We were listening to Extra Pack of Peanuts podcast when they went to Slovenia yesterday, and they said there's a lot of vegetarian options for food there, and I think we need like a detox week of sausage.
But I went to the store one last time before we leave.
Oh no, what'd you get? Pretzel?
And I got...
Not for you guys, it's for us. Oh, only 2, just for Daddy and I.
Alright, we are off to Slovenia now, and we are heading down to Bled area, although we hear the campground's closed for the year.
We're gonna take a jump in the lake.
So I don't know where we're gonna stay tonight.
It's only 30 degrees today.
I never agree to that.
Austria, we just want to give you our thoughts on what we thought were the best.
We hated it. We're never coming back.
No, what we thought were like the best and what we thought things were, you know, things can be improved upon. Constructive criticism for you Austrians out there, I think is...
Are we going to lump Austria and Germany in together? I know they're separate countries, but they felt a lot alike.
They taste the same.
What was your favorite thing, or what are the things you really liked?
I love the sausage. I can eat bratwurst all day long here. They have chili, they have spicy, they have
curry bratwurst,
they have smoked. It is an amazing thing, the sausage life here.
Well, of course I love the pretzels. We all love the pretzels. They are delicious. They come in all shapes and sizes. Well, not all shapes, but they come in, I mean, we had some that were the size of our head and really soft and yummy, and then others that were really small and hard as a rock. I like the sauerkraut. They give, I'm not used to eating a huge portion of sauerkraut. When they give it, they give you like about a cup and a half full of sauerkraut. That's a little much for me, but...
I also liked the fact that you can exchange propane tanks within the countries without any issue. So they have like these gray, they call them gray propane tanks, they're actually like tan. And you can exchange them for refills without any issues whatsoever within the countries. We're trying to see if we can exchange them in Slovenia as well, because otherwise you have to ditch them.
It was very easy to communicate in Germany and Austria. Almost everyone we encountered said they spoke a little bit of English and they were pretty much fluent, which made it really easy for us because we speak Spanish, French, and English. Among someone in the family speaks one of those languages. We can get by in many countries, but German was a whole new beast for us. So what else do we like?
I like that there's
You
no tolls in this country, except for the fact that we're running into a toll right now. There's only like about 4 or 5 different spots in all of Austria that you have to pay a toll.
But is that, did we buy a sticker for Austria?
Well, we bought a sticker. And so, hold on a second.
She said, Will, you look really hot today. How many days has it been since you've showered?
So we constantly have challenges looking at words and trying to pronounce them and trying to make it look smooth.
Is that a condition, do you think?
I just think it's an issue that we have. We don't...
Pronunciation challenge.
So Ljubljana is I'm going to spell it right below.
You did a great job.
Well, we know it now.
We know
but essentially, we have a really hard time with it, but we're finally in Slovenia and we cannot wait to go explore.
Slovenia!
Country number 8.
No one did their sound! Country number 8! Woo!
So we're here at the campground in how do you pronounce this place? Ljubljana?
Okay, so how do you pronounce the name of the city here, the capital?
Ljubljana.
Ljubljana. Yeah. Oh gosh.
Ljubljana.
I gotta say it a lot to remember. Ljubljana?
Ljubljana.
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 Not you. Lub.
Ask her again. Ask her again.
She's trying to work.
Okay, wait. So it said Ljubljana?
Ljubljana.
Ljubljana.
Yes.
Like an L or a Y?
Both. L and Y.
Liu.
Exactly.
So we're traveling all around Europe for 2 years in our camping car with our kids, and we're terrible with the pronunciation, so we always ask someone.
Yes.
And just like that, we crossed over the border into Slovenia, and the clouds went away, and the sun came out, and it was
What a
magic.
difference an hour and a half makes. It is something to behold.
Now, we know it's not always like that there, but it did that for us, and for that reason, it always have a special place in my heart.
We love Slovenia. We're going to say this a lot, but we
Yes.
really do love Slovenia.
We do, we absolutely do.
And this place, all this campground was totally empty, was totally for us. All right, so we are now staying at the Ljubljana Resort Hotel and Camping. Now, this is more camping than hotel, but I am still wearing a t-shirt. Now, this morning we woke up in Austria and it was 35 degrees. It is right now t-shirt weather about hour and a half south of where we were last night. I'm not gonna complain. It may get cold tonight, but at this point, I'm in a t-shirt. I'm in an empty campground. They have unlimited Wi-Fi and it is fast.
Almost! Oh.
How's school going, Avalon?
Me and Avalon just spent minutes filling it up with little acorns like this, and now it's full of brim. I'd say 3 cups. How many times did we fill it up, Avalon?
20, like 60?
60 cups, maybe?
And what are you gonna do with all those acorns?
We have no idea. Boil, maybe? Grill? Give it to
Dinner.
squirrels?
You ready for some acorns?
I'm ready for acorn soup, acorn butter, acorn
Acorn
bread,
stew, acorn mash.
acorn stew,
We've actually been talking about everything. we can make.
grilled
cheese,
acorns.
So for a big adventure in Ljubljana, what do? We leave. We get out of Ljubljana. It's a beautiful city and it's got amazing food, it's got amazing culture, but
And we loved it. I mean, we absolutely loved it, but we wanted to try something different.
right, so we hired Roundabout Travel to go ahead and take us in an epic tour around all of the outskirts of Ljubljana, which means national parks and everything.
Let me tell you, Roundabout Travel is the way to go. And I was so happy with their organization. The program was all planned out for the day. Our guide was fabulous.
It was phenomenal.
I would go back and do another one with them in a heartbeat. They were that good.
Yep, so we went out for an epic adventure today and check out what we saw. Amazing. Today is a adventure day. Today we're gonna go see a lot of the outskirts of Slovenia. What I mean by outskirts is like outside of this campground. But today we're gonna go see Lake Bled and the surrounding areas. I think it's gonna be like an all-day affair. We don't know what to expect, but I think it's gonna be interesting. How's the Slovenian fall treating you?
Okay. I'm freezing, and it's October, and I'm freezing.
On my Saturday, huh?
Yep. So it's just us?
Yeah, just you.
Wow.
First time in Slovenia, or you been before?
First time.
Oh, nice. So yeah, we'll see Bled Lake, which is the most beautiful and the most interesting lake in Slovenia. Then we'll see Bohin Lake, which is in the Julian Alps, and it's also, for my taste, it's wow, because it's really natural, and it's in the Julian Alps, yeah. Then we'll see Vintgar Gorge.
So what do you do when you have an outdoor tour that is all day outside
And it's raining.
all day raining?
You go, guys. You just go. You make the best of it. It's no fun. I'm going to be honest. I can't stand to be wet or cold. And if you ask Will, I'm not quite fit to live with when I get too cold. However, what are you going to do?
You
You're
have
going
a
to cancel
really
it.
big sense of humor, and you just make the best of
You
it.
just roll with it, and then you come home at night and you all take off your clothes and you take a hot shower and you put on warm jammies and you snuggle in the bed and maybe make some hot cocoa and reminisce about it, because those are the times you remember. The time you were in Slovenia and you were on a tour for 8 hours and it poured
And it was magical.
for 8 hours.
It was beautiful. So we are in the Lake Bohin area, and this is what feeds all of the major rivers in all of Slovenian area. So essentially, this rain is not going to let us stop enjoying this, because we don't get a second chance at coming back here, at least not in this go around. So we're going to take advantage of all that we can. It's really beautiful here.
This is the major source of the Bohin Lake. And here you can see a lot of trouts, and the color of the river is really turquoise, you know, because of the limestone and because of the algae inside. So yeah, this is why I want to show you this river.
So Jess, what do you think about this place?
Oh my gosh. So shooting in the rain is challenging, but this is our first stop, and I'm in love with this place, and I just wish we could jump in the water because it's beautiful, but it's way too cold. Look at the kids, look how cute they are.
How's the tour so far, Largo?
Good.
Avalon, what do you think about being in the rain?
It really is kind of a bummer that we're out on this amazing tour with roundabout travel in the rain. It does compromise it a bit. We're soaked, it's cold, but it's either this or we don't go at all. So we made the decision to still come because we can't just come another day because we're working. And these are the moments that we kind of remember, like, oh, I remember that day we went all around Slovenia, we were soaked, and then we came home and had hot chocolate and all crawled into the bed together or something like that. So it's not ideal, but look what we're doing. I mean, you know, we just make it work.
So right now it is soaking. Guys, we are in the middle of a torrential downpour. Our tour guide left us off saying, we're gonna meet you in like 45 minutes, and it just started pouring. Now it's not his fault, because God knows he doesn't know the weather, but I'm truly at a point where I'm concerned for our cameras, I'm concerned for the health of our kids, and I'm concerned for our just overall demeanor.
All this rain is making me have to pee. It's pouring! Our guide right now is probably sitting inside having a coffee going, those poor people.
So who's ever heard of Lake Bled before? And if you have, is this a place you want to go to? Because we've been told by everyone, go see Lake Bled, go see Lake Bled. But it's raining, guys. And it's one of those places where you want to go where it's nice and sunny and epic. You can fly the drone.
We've had friends that have gone, and we've seen pictures of them jumping into the water and on the boat and tank tops, and they look so happy and drinking cocktails beside, forget it. That was not us.
But the rain will not stop us.
It will not stop us, and I think we still had a great time.
We still had an amazing time.
We got some, what I like to call, mood pictures and videos, but Will did not get the drone footage, and we heard about it for a little while.
It's at this point that you start to see the kids lose it just a little bit and become less enchanted with the tour. But they come around. I guarantee you they come around.
We gotta prepare them for adulthood, right? It's not always nice, it's not always easy, unless of course you live in Southern California. Then you live in the dream.
Then we stop in some nice spots for the view of the lake. If you want, we can have lunch there, or we can have some snack there. And then after the Lake Bled, we go to Vintgar Gorge. But we'll see what will be the weather, you know. So if you want to, it's 4 kilometers out of Bled. It's one beautiful walk next to the river.
All right, there's success. We have a boat. We have a wet camera. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. See you.
Exactly. You don't come here and miss this, right? Even if you get wet. Summertime.
I wish this place was insulated.
Out of the boat over there, he's not supposed to.
So we've arrived here on the island and they're giving us 40 minutes. Normally it's like a 30-minute tour that we get. I don't even call it a tour, but 30-minute walkabout in here. I think since it's slow and it's raining and I don't think they're getting a lot more customers today, they're not in a hurry to get back.
Wow. I'm so over the rain. And I know before anyone comments, this is Europe. I know.
So the question becomes as to whether 45 minutes on here is too much, too little, or
Too cold.
or should we have come here in the first place? It looks nice on a postage stamp. It looks nice on a photograph. It even looks better probably from the drone, but right now it is raining, it is cold, and I can't fly the drone.
I think so. It was left up to us with our tour guide. He said we could go or not. If we go or not, that was our option. And we decided to opt for going. I thought the boats seemed really cool and taking them across. And it's beautiful over here. Would you do this again?
I don't know.
I could see us if it was nicer, maybe sitting over here with some cheese we had in our bag and relaxing for a little bit. I think I've actually seen friends jump in over here. All right, there we go. Oh, it's not that cold. It's really not that cold. Don't push me in.
I almost did.
It's not that cold.
So what is there in this island to do? Well, pretty much you just walk around, you
can go
soak
pray.
in the scenery. There's like 7 buildings. They're all interconnected. There's a church and they charge you €6 to go see the church. That's in addition to taking the boat to come see here.
Which is 14 per person, so that gets pricey.
Yeah, so if you've seen a church and I haven't seen the inside of this church, I don't know.
I think you could probably jump off into the water, which I think would be really fun.
Yep,
There's a sign there that says no swimming.
there says no swimming. Well, whatever.
No swimsuits. Guests are kindly asked to be dressed appropriately.
So our 40 minutes of Lake Bled Island was, we did it.
Rainy but good.
We did it, and
We did it.
I'm gonna say I'm glad we did it, because 10 years from now we're gonna say we did it. So we did it.
Oh my gorge. Was that cheesy?
All right, what you don't know is our next stop is the gorge, and this gorge is something that we had no idea existed.
We almost skipped it. We almost skipped it. Remember he gave us the option, do you want to do this or not? And we were
The
like, I don't
problem
know.
is-
We were so wet and cold and cranky at that point.
Everyone wasn't telling us go to this gorge,
Right.
but he said, our guy who knew everything about
Yeah.
Slovenia knew go to the gorge. And
In my opinion, if you go no place else in Slovenia, at least from what we saw, go to the gorge. Now I'm gonna guess in the summer, it's crowded, it's a small path. Go early, go late, go on a rainy day if you need to, so you have the place to
but
yourself.
make the plan
Phenomenal.
to go. Yes.
It was absolutely stunning.
We have not been able to say no to anything that they wanted to show us today. We are now taking a walk over to a gorge alongside a river called the Vintgar Gorge. And it's said that this is one of the most picturesque places in all Slovenia. I'm not sure how this rain's gonna hold up and how picturesque it's gonna be. But we're going here anyway because we just toughened this thing up. And we're gonna go no matter what. And we're gonna see all that we can see.
Crowded. So they built this wooden bridge between 1891 and 1893. Jakob Schumer was the guy who built it because original path was on the top of these walls, and then they decided, oh, it will be cool to walk next to the river, so they built this artificial wooden path and bridge.
I am convinced that I know
I am
why.
the best wife in the world.
Yes, yes, that's exactly right. You read my mind exactly.
I know. What other women would be crazy enough to do this?
But I am convinced I know now why he's been taking us to all these places in the middle of the rain. It's
Why?
because we have the country all to ourselves.
We do.
I feel like at this point he's been pushing us, going, get see more, because there's no way that you can get all of this natural beauty in one day without any tours, without any traffic, and without crowds.
October's the month to come.
October is definitely the month to
How's a little
come.
rain ever hurt anyone?
I know. I mean,
Right?
there are people here. I mean, let's not say that this country's barren, but it really is a sight to behold. So much natural beauty in one day. I can't imagine seeing something this much in one day. So action-packed.
And a rainy day on top of it.
I know. I love Slovenia. I'm gonna say it again.
I bet you
heart Slovenia.
I bet you can get that on a t-shirt.
All right. Now, if you haven't figured it out, we
love Slovenia.
Well, we're figuring out that this is like the untapped bastion of epicness that you will find in all of Europe.
I mean, so far on our European travels, I think we both agree it's our favorite country.
It's our totally favorite country, and it's everything that you want Europe to be in terms of rustic and old and beautiful and untouched.
And also affordable, nice people, able to communicate,
It is
good
amazing.
roads. I mean, the whole thing. It's a
If
whole
there is
package.
a list for you to go to Europe, make sure Slovenia is on that list,
Yes,
because
absolutely.
you will not be disappointed. And if you get a chance to hire a tour guide, the people that we use to write about travel,
guys.
they were amazing.
So tell us, have you been to Slovenia? What did you see? What did you love? Because we just saw a little corner, a little piece for a short period of time. Did you go for a week? Did you go for 2 weeks? Did you go into the Julian Alps? Tell us, share your stories.
And our next video, by the way, is going to be going over to the Adriatic side. So Piran and that whole area, that's next. Okay, so in the meantime, make sure to give this a thumbs up and subscribe because we got more Slovenia coming. This is the day that never ends and the tour that never quits.
In the rain that never quits.
And the rain that will probably end when this tour ends, because why wouldn't it?